Okay, so this is how the Z3 looks like with the lights on and the bonnet down. And is finished. Almost. Only a couple of things. Tomorrow is gonna be done completely. But there's nothing major, nothing big that I have to do. So it's been a couple of late nights, but I've done what I'm supposed to do much quicker than I'm supposed to, which happy days finally for once. Usually I'm late with the jobs. This time I'm a bit quicker. The anti-lag system is finished. I'm gonna show you now, just review everything. Actually, I think I'm gonna give you a tour of the car. I'm gonna show you what I've done, how I've done it, and why I've done it. And maybe the stuff that I'm supposed to have done on this car, I'm not gonna do. So, this is the bonnet. It's supposed to be all nice finished like this, even on this side, but I'm not gonna do it because obviously the car is gonna go to the body shop, so they will do it anyway, so just leave them to refinish all around. Also, this part, because as you know, I've done this side 4-inch side exit exhaust, and I've chopped a little bit too much of the seal on this side. I still got this part, obviously, because I knew I fucked up a little. So the body shop is gonna do it much better than I would do anyway. Now inside there, as you know, the Z3 has the seals that are actually structural to the chassis. So by removing the seal, the outer cover of the seal, I'm not talking about this, which is just the cover. I'm talking about the structure inside. Obviously, we had to reinforce the chassis inside. And what I've done, you can't see it because obviously the exhaust is on the top. Maybe something there. No, too dark. There is a structure like a bridge, triangles, which is, in my opinion, now actually stronger than it used to be before, than the original. This is what I'm trying to do all the time. If I remove something and then trying to reinforce it, make it stronger, make it better, because you have to build it anyway. So just try to make it stronger. Let's open the bonnet. Obviously now works. So stick my fingers inside it by one hand and lift it. So there we go. You already seen the turbo. You already seen this. Yes, this is small pipe, couple of pipe slicers here. I have to put. Again, this is all going to be done tomorrow, which is nothing major. A little fuck up I've done. I thought I'm going to need more space for this, so I removed all this plastic from this headlamp, and I didn't really need to. I didn't have to. It would have been fitted maybe just by trimming a little bit over there, not all this thing. But hey, it's not like you can know everything. Now the anti-lag system you've seen already. These are the two valves that are fitted, and they take air from, as you can see, from obviously the air goes from the turbo inside the intercooler and to these two pipes in the intercooler. One goes there straight to the one valve, and the other one have to go from here all around and to the other valve. Obviously, this can be done just with the silicone pipes, because it's not going to go hot. This is not the exhaust side, this is the intake side. So it's going to bring fresh air to the valves. So it has to be joined with the silicone joiners, hoses, reinforced ones. What else? Also, as you can notice, the way I put the intercooler in is actually is behind this plate, okay? And is inside the chassis rails. And also we've built this 30 by 30 by 3 mil square section over there, which protects. It's very simple, as you can see, just weld them up. There's a reinforcement on the chassis there, so you can actually jack it up from this side, and it protects obviously the intercooler from minor things you may hit on the road. But in general I like to put them there because they are completely protected. Obviously this car will have a bumper here behind, obviously the plastic bumper, the standard bumper, or whatever Scott decides to put it on. So even if you have a small crash, a small accident, bump into someone, all this work is nicely protected, and this is, yeah, the way I like to do it. What else? Exhaust manifold, you can't see it, but it is pretty much the same. It is identical to this one. The way I build them, it's 3 into 1 and 3 into 1. As you can see, 1, 2, 3 into one screw, and then 4, 5, 6 into the second screw, which makes it completely a proper twin screw. So you can use twin screw turbos, and this in general it spools slightly quicker. On that one, this valve is not here, it's here. I kept this space empty to put these anti-lag valves, as you've seen it in the previous video. What else? The exhaust. The exhaust is actually on the side of the car, because as you know, on the Z3 there isn't much space. Even if the exhaust manifold wasn't there, there isn't much space to put a 3-inch downpipe, and 3-inch downpipe wouldn't be enough anyways. So you can see it just goes there. There's a flexi there, there's a joiner V-band from the turbo. This goes corner, it's very tight to the turret. 3-inch straight into the cone, and a full size 4-inch all the way out the wing. This is all cut off, you can see there. This is not put on, so you can maybe see it. Yeah, it's all the way down. There you go. And then the exit over there. Also, this exhaust idea was, I liked it straight at the beginning. And Scott, luckily, he's a guy who just wants the stuff crazy, so he wasn't afraid of it. And I just loved it, because usually people say, no, just make it stealth, make it road legal or whatever. In this case, we just go full performance, just make it nuts. I want a kind of Mad Max style, which, in my opinion, it is, with a massive turbo sticking out the bonnet, huge 4-inch exhaust, probably throwing flames out, especially with the anti-lag engaged. This is gonna be nuts. And the engine he has for this car, because this is not the engine he will stay in this car, he's got full build motor for this. So there's plenty of work to do on the car, as you can see. Oh, I finished to weld my injector ports finally. We have the nice, beautiful Nuke Performance fuel rail. I have the throttle body. I didn't put it on because there's no point. All of this has to come off anyway, because as I said, the car still needs plenty of work to be done. I'm not gonna do it. The owner will do it. The full fuel system will have to be done. This fuel regulator, that's not good for this performance. This is going, as well as this. This is good for a moped, maybe not even that. So this is going. The entire engine room will be inside the car. I spoke already with Scott, and he will do it this way. And I think it's a great idea to keep everything away from the engine bay, from the heat and everything. ECU and all the stuff is going to be in. And the only wires going inside the engine bay are going to be the wires for the sensors that are necessary for the engine. And that's it. As for the fuel system, at the beginning I was supposed to do it, and then we decided to do a different way. He has a nice fuel cell by Nuke. I've seen it, it was here. Beautiful, with the dual pumps and dual fuel filters inside here. Now this flow will have to come off, and I was supposed to build a nice diffuser, proper diffuser behind it with incorporated radiator. We've done it before in the past, it works really nicely. Now I'm hoping they're gonna do it the same way, because I really want to see this car finished the proper way. I would like to see that radiator inside the diffuser and all the fuel system here. Now, you may think, do you want to finish this car? Do you want to finish the fuel system, the diffuser, and the cooling system with the radiator on the back? I would like to for one side of the story, But to be honest, I'm really excited that this car is finished and is going to his owner, because I really want to carry on the jobs on this in this workshop. Like I said before in the previous videos, this workshop is a mess. It looks like a scrapyard. When I walk through that door, I don't like it anymore. And this is crucial for me to get inside here, be motivated, liking the place I'm working. Because as you know, 6 months ago, I went away from the workshop. I had to step away from the business. I just had enough. I needed a break after way over 20 years doing this job. Now as I'm back, I wasn't really expecting this, but I'm really excited. I'm happy to be back. I'm not back full time. I'm still doing something else because I want to get back to the workshop and actually enjoy it first and then continue the business. So first thing, once this car is gone, is repaint the floor, throw up all the stuff that is not necessary in the workshop, all the crap, all the gearboxes and engines and pile of scrap that it could be useful, because you know you keep accumulating stuff. This I may use it one day, that I may use it one day. This engine may be just for a mock-up. Fuck it, out the door, scrap. I want this clean and clear. The tools, half my tools are missing. That toolbox was small but was full of stuff. Now I don't know how it happened. Half the tools are missing. I'm pretty sure that half of that half is somewhere in the middle of the scrap that obviously is everywhere. So this is the first thing. I'm really excited about this. Tidy up the whole workshop. Just make it as it used to be. I used to love it. It used to be a really nice place to be. I didn't want to go home. I used to stay late nights. It's man's cave. This used to be for me, not just the workshop, not just a place of work. So I have to bring it the same way, because now as I'm back after 6 months, I don't want to burn it again. I want to keep the motivation I have. I want to keep the passion I have for this workshop and do it the proper way. And as soon as it's tidy up, clean, I'm gonna finish just put the engine in that thing over there. I have to make my missus happy, obviously. And also obviously finish my 14. It's not far to be done, to be honest. So I think maybe a week worth of work. So why not? Actually, this one, maybe tomorrow, just to keep myself excited, I'm gonna charge the battery and we're gonna start it up. And we're gonna see how fast this mighty diesel is gonna start. She still has some diesel inside, I think, inside the tank. So shouldn't be a problem. Should be fairly quick. And that's it really. And then carry on the jobs. And there are a couple of surprises I'm gonna show you and very, very soon. But yes, I'm sorry for the Z3. I would like to show you the process where I was building it. The exhaust manifold, the plenum. The plenum is quite tricky inside. As you know, it's a dual plenum, it's equal flow plenum as we call them, which distributes the air as equal as possible. You can't have it completely equal, but as equal as possible. It has nice velocity stacks inside, and I had to build the runners, and there were a few problems with them. So that would have been a great material to make a few nice videos and show you exactly how this stuff is done. But I was in a rush. I didn't have the motivation, to be honest. And it is what it is. This is what I can give you. It's not much, but I hope it's not boring. I don't talk too much. I know I talk too much, but you have to copy with that. So yeah, this is the Z3. I'm happy with the outcome. I'm gonna finish it tomorrow, but before I'm gonna finish it tomorrow, I'm gonna start the 14 tomorrow and show you how it starts, the mighty diesel. All right, I'll see you shortly.